breaking crypto news. Let's start off with what appears to be bad news for Bitcoin. New York Governor Hochul signs a moratorium to curb crypto mining. New York is the first state to temporarily ban new crypto mining, targeting fossil fuel powered Bitcoin miners. Now, the exact opposite is happening in Texas. They're rolling out the red carpet down there for Bitcoin mining. So you have a polarization at play, lots of elements, but you have powerful institutions backing it. BlackRock digs further into crypto with spot Bitcoin private trust. The goal is probably for the network to ultimately become greener, but again, lots of elements, including in the short term, you have short-term selling pressure from these Bitcoin miners. Bitcoin mining giant Core Scientific ended October with $32 million in cash, reiterating they could run out of cash before the end of the year as lawsuits are piling up. The good news, though, is that Core Scientific doesn't have that much Bitcoin on its balance sheet. They only have 1,051 BTC. That was as the end of September, and they've been selling it off, so it shouldn't move the price that much. Now, let's look at kind of the unfolding liquidity crisis behind the scenes in some of these exchanges. Genesis calls in same restructuring expert as Voyager Digital in effort to avoid bankruptcy. So do not be surprised if Genesis files for bankruptcy. Now, again, this is typical financial crisis liquidity crunch behavior. Let's stay on top of some of the long-term fundamentals of this space, starting off with Filecoin. Thanks to the community, the Filecoin network has proven outstanding growth success. 15 exabytes of committed storage capacity, 3 to 4 petabytes of data onboarded a day. Filecoin now represents over 1% of global cloud storage cap, overtaking many traditional publicly traded cloud providers. We're still in the early days. People want decentralized storage. Let's look at the fundamentals of Chainlink. Over 1,000 Chainlink decentralized Oracle networks have launched to power Web3, enabling 6 trillion plus in transaction volume, delivering 5 billion plus data points on chain, supporting 14 plus blockchains and layer 2. So the fundamentals of a lot of this blockchain infrastructure is just growing in the midst of all this. That's long-term bullish, right? Michael Saylor says Litecoin is digital property like Bitcoin. That is a high honor for Michael Saylor, who's a Bitcoin maximalist, maybe part of why Litecoin is pumping, but also you have this to look forward to. This is the Litecoin halving clock. So on August 2023, Litecoin is going to halve, which means that the mining output is going to go down. The circulating supply of Litecoin is going to go down. When supply goes down and demand stays fixed or grows, you have a spike in price. It happens to Bitcoin all the time. So that is just something to look forward to for Litecoin. And then you have this related to the metaverse. We just had the CEO of Warner Music come out and give their financial results. In his remarks, Warner Music's CEO emphasized the importance of investments across digital landscape as WMG and the music industry move into Web3. Through our deal with the Sandbox game, we were the first major to build on virtual real estate. Again, still in the early days. And then this is just absolutely massive if you're a Shiba Inu investor. This comes from the head developer of Shib. Shib Army, I need a quick vote. We have been kindly invited to work with the World Economic Forum as it pertains to their metaverse global policy. Would love to know what you think because it's not our decision. So they did this poll. 62% said yes, work with the World Economic Forum on the metaverse. We would be at the table with policymakers and would help shape global policy for the metaverse alongside other giants like Facebook, Sandbox, Decentraland. And so yes, in case you weren't aware, Sandbox and Decentraland are working with the World Economic Forum. Yes, the World Economic Forum is probably one of the most powerful elite institutions in the entire world with the most influence. One of their mandates is the digitization of everything. So they love crypto. They love big communities like Shib. The bigger the community, the more influential. So everyone wants to jump on board.